Imagine a life where fame and fortune are just a step away, but darkness lurks beneath the surface. This is the story of Aaron Hernandez, a football star whose rise to glory was as swift as his fall into tragedy. Aaron Hernandez was born on November 6, 1989 in Bristol, Connecticut. His early life was marked by turmoil, with his father being abusive and his parents frequently in and out of jail. Despite these challenges, Hernandez found solace in football, following in his father's footsteps. He became a standout player at Bristol Central High School, earning All-American honors and eventually joining the University of Florida. At Florida, Hernandez played under coach Urban Meyer and alongside future NFL star Tim Tebow. He helped the Gators win a national championship in 2009 and received the John Mackey Award as the nation's best collegiate tight end. However, his college years were also marred by incidents, including a bar fight and being questioned over a shooting in Gainesville. This isn't just a story about a football player, it's about how someone with so much promise could end up in darkness. Aaron Hernandez's life is a sad example of what happens when talent is wasted and lives are ruined. Aaron didn't have an easy childhood. There was a lot of fighting and abuse at home. His father, Dennis, was tough on him and his brother, but he could also be mean. These early problems made Aaron angry and resentful, and those feelings stayed with him for a long time. We know that Aaron wasn't close to his mother and that he spent a lot of time with his cousin, Tanya Singleton. This was when he started getting into trouble. It makes you wonder what would have happened if he'd had a more stable home life. Even though he had problems at home, Aaron was a great football player in high school. He was a star and everyone knew his name. But even then, there were signs that things weren't right. He smoked a lot of marijuana and drank a lot, which showed that he might have been trying to escape something. Sports hid a deeper life, a life full of secrets, drugs, and some reckless behavior. Aaron went to the University of Florida to play football, and his team won a national championship. But he also got into trouble off the field. He wasn't ready for college either academically or emotionally. He was a great athlete, but it wasn't all that it seemed. How did these problems affect the path Aaron was taking? Even though people were worried about his character, Aaron was drafted by the New England Patriots. He became an important part of their offense. For a while, it looked like he had finally found success. Was this success real, or was it just a brief moment before everything fell apart? The team was known for discipline, yet Aaron's past suggests that perhaps a culture of lenience could have allowed his behaviors to go unchecked and unnoticed until his arrest. In 2013, Aaron was arrested for killing Odin Lloyd. The details were shocking, and it seemed like Aaron was full of anger and fear. We still don't know exactly why he did it, but some people think it was because of a fight or because he was involved in gangs. What made Aaron commit such a terrible act? Was it because of his past, mental illness, or something else? Did CTE have anything to do with it? We can only guess. The arrest of Aaron Hernandez, murder of Odin Lloyd. After being found guilty of killing Lloyd, Aaron faced more legal problems. He was accused of killing 2 other people in Boston. Even though he was found not guilty in that case, his life was ruined. It's important to remember the victims and their families who had to go through so much pain. Aaron's family also had to deal with the fact that he had done these things. In 2017, Aaron Hernandez killed himself in prison. His death shocked everyone and raised questions about his mental health. Doctors later found that he had severe CTE, a brain disease that can be caused by head injuries. Could CTE have made Aaron more violent and led to his suicide? It's a question that people are still asking, and it shows how serious head injuries can be. Aaron Hernandez's story is a tragedy. It's a tragedy for the victims, their families, Aaron's loved ones, and for Aaron himself. He had so much potential, but he couldn't overcome his problems. This story reminds us to pay attention to mental health, to be careful of anger and violence, and to live our lives with a purpose. It also shows how one person's actions can have a lasting impact on so many lives. The death left so many with lingering questions, all of which can never be answered and only speculated. Aaron Hernandez's life shows us that being talented and successful doesn't always mean you'll be happy. He had everything going for him, but he had a lot of problems deep down. These problems, like a tough childhood, getting angry easily, and making bad choices, led him down a dark path. His story is complicated. His dad died when he was young, and he didn't get along with his mom. Experts also think a brain disease called CTE might have made things worse. These issues were also a significant factor in his overall demise. Aaron Hernandez's story leaves us with questions and reminds us that being successful isn't just about what you achieve, but about the kind of person you are and the choices you make. The life and times of Aaron Hernandez is truly a cautionary tale. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more interesting content like this, smash the like button and subscribe.